I've recently had a couple questions about how I mounted my ball turret on the MQ-9 Reaper from Nitro planes. I used a small digital servo, digital because I wanted to be able to program a grade or pan distance. I got about 180 degrees out of it. Mounted it about a 1/16 inch away from the plane itself. That way, it's a little sloppy, but that way you could see that it's not going to rub and bind up for any reason. In the top part, turn everything off and pull it apart. I will show you the top plate up here is just a small piece of plywood. The 4 screws are to hold the servo arm itself. I put some extra support. You probably don't need to do that. The servo itself is mounted in the ball turret. This is centered between left and right and front and back. You got to get that centered pretty good, or if not, when it spins, it's going to spin off to one way or the front or back. Same with this, where the servo horn sits. That's got to be centered. This hole right here, left, right, forward, and back. And you know, this 4 screws, I had to cut these. They stuck through too far. They were hitting the servo, so I had to trim them off so there was good clearance. Nothing was hitting, binding up, or anything like that. When you do it, you got to make sure the servo wire here is long enough to where it's not wanting to pull out of the receiver or yank the receiver out of its place. That wouldn't be good. Anyways, that's all it is. Cheap, simple, easy to do.